The NFL draft is just a few weeks away. So as prospects get ready to meet with teams via Skype or FaceTime or whatever it's going to be now, with everything going on in the world, there's been a consensus that Joe Burrow will be the number 1 overall pick by the Cincinnati Bengals in April. Well, I'm not here to dispute that Joe Burrow deserves to be the number 1 overall pick, because he does. He won the Heisman last year and a national championship for LSU. But what I will say is the Cincinnati Bengals should consider trading down in the draft to take a different quarterback and get another impactful player down the line. Why would I say that? Well, let's start with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, in my opinion, is a B+ to an A- prospect. He doesn't have the highest ceiling, but he doesn't have the lowest floor. He's going to be a good NFL quarterback. His comp, in my opinion, would be, since we're sticking with the Cincinnati Bengals here, Carson Palmer, where he can have some great seasons, but he needs to be in the right system with the right team, with the right pieces around him. So Cincinnati is not that team, at least not right now. They need to draft more help on the offensive line, on the defensive front, and maybe even wide receiver with a deterioration of A.J. Green over the past few seasons. So Joe Burrow would get lost in the chaos in Cincinnati. So if Cincinnati realizes that, and they think that maybe Tua and Justin Herbert are almost as good, if not better, than Joe Burrow down the line anyways, then they should consider trading with the Miami Dolphins to get the 5th overall pick in exchange for the 1st overall pick. So Miami has 3 first-round picks, so they can offer all 3, or maybe just 2 and some other picks for that number 1 overall pick. Now, you might think that Miami is full of chaos as well, so why would Joe Burrow be better off in Miami? Well, Miami has head coach Brian Flores, who was off the Bill Belichick tree, and last season showed a lot of mental fortitude. That team, at one point, everybody considered they were going to be 0-16. Down the stretch of the season in their last 9 games, they finished 5-4. The New England Patriots, they finished 4-5. To put things into perspective for you. So the Dolphins would be better off with Joe Burrow because they have some pieces around him. They have plenty of draft picks to trade away. Cincinnati would still be able to get their choice of Justin Herbert or Tua Tagovailoa, and then be able to get another impactful player with the 18th or 25th overall pick. So Cincinnati, I know it sounds crazy, but if they don't at least consider trading Joe Burrow, they could be making a huge mistake come April.